Remember the rule of 4. You know, you should be sticking with your team. I don't want anybody going out alone. Stand. You guys will be released to your families. But send the email to my account. All right.
Your homeboys.
All right. Just have your mom send me a permission slip.
Will do.
If you are gonna, you know, let's say you're sick and you have to go to the drugstore or something, just let Don, Professor Howard, Gabriel,
G money.
Right.
G dollar.
G money. You know, you're on a stage and people are judging you probably more for your character than your technical capabilities. Right? All right, Craig. Now that you got that, you can go on. You gonna be here tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, who knows what
Okay.
You got it.
Oh, just having to show up.
You want to see that?
G dollar sign, everyone.
How are you getting service to that?
There's online, some guy made a program where as long as the Ethernet can enable, if there's a port in the room, we're good. If there's, because they have it secured, as long as it's active at some point, like able to send packets, you can make the router its own node and just launch and connect it straight.
Wait, so you're saying we can internet in the room?
Yeah, I brought a router to do all that shit. I ain't paying money for Wi-Fi. This flight's free for me.
Oh, that's on camera too.
Thug life.
Thug. Once you log in,
Turn it into the cops.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's been a while.
That you're gaming the day before Seattle, we're pretty confident we're gonna win.
No, dude, we lost. That's 8x8.
8x8, okay.
Right? Josh, that's 8x8. It's actually like 7.9 by 7.9.
Circle maybe.
G dollar sign. Alright, go on.
Are you videoing it right now?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, buddy.
That's pretty great. So like, I literally, if I need gas, stack. You packing up? Nice. Tim's got his stuff. Stuff.
Suhail, Colin, Rody.
Right here.
You love that video camera.
No, see, I watched it. Other side of the country.
Thanks. I don't know if it's recording or not.
Uh-oh, just got the knife. Did you hear that?
JFK bound. Yeah.
Oh, my ears. Oh.
Closest exit, and remember, it might be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead. When we pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, pull the elastic band around your head, and tighten using the strap.
Success!
We're coming down in Seattle.
Hey, what's up, Key Money? Wow, I thought the Space Needle was a lot taller.
Blocks down.
Hey! I'm hungry.
Hey, look at the location. That's where I'm hungry.
You can see flashes. People taking pictures.
Wait for the.
Oh, most certainly.
Smiley face and manhole covers over there.
Tonight, though, my man.
Yo, I need to
Tonight.
get some sleep. I'm trying to be at the convention center at like 6 tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. Tonight.
Yo, I'll still be at work no matter what I do.
Got him!
I feel so great.
Oh, good. Got that party, my guy. Good.
Don't contact. You just gather fish in each of the arms.
A little fucked up to here, but like when you fire anything within like 18 inches of it.
He's over here laughing.
Yeah, I want to see if I changed to 3.3.
Yo, too legit to quit. Yeah, but I'm not even worried about them anymore.
What time is it?
You want to smile?
3:21.
That's beautiful, Josh. It's beautiful. that's the look right there. That's the professional. I'm talking.
Blah blah. Need to take this out. So much pain.
More battery packs
Dude.
than we expected. Regulators everywhere.
Why can't I just go to bed right now? Just saying.
Never.
For real though.
I just want to sleep.
Yo, sleep is for the weak.
Better never sleep when you're dead already.
I know, right?
One location that I was looking at.
Well, we had attempted that. And so
I was going to try and make something like that, but they decided to just order it. So
right, this
was that your attempt?
right. So
That
it
was
would,
the very first attempt.
there would be a servo right here to open and close this. It was just too inconsistent to be worth it. And originally, it would use that arm in conjunction with this kind of carousel, so it would spin to the diagonal position first to go through. But it was just too tight. It was inconsistent. So it just wasn't worth it.
I noticed you guys have tiny motors. Is that enough power to...
It's surprisingly enough, yeah. It powers the wheels. I mean, it doesn't like go blazing fast or anything, but it's more than enough to power them.
Why does it take up too much battery?
Well, we've had a couple battery issues during development, but
and then from there, there's 3 options. You can either start with push 1, push 2, push 3. And then it just figures out what the total distance traveled would be. It doesn't take into account turn time. And then it takes, of this 144, it takes the shortest one.
Figuring out the location or distance that it's traveled, angle that it's turned is sort of the tricky part. We were using encoded motors. So you've got encoder wheels on the motors that will keep track of what its distance is in terms of ticks, right? It gets a PWM signal. But it's going to be spinning really, really fast, so a normal like beagle bone can't really handle that. So we got a more specialized FPGA board, and it just sort of takes a bitmap.
We have got back in this video, let me see if I can get it There we go.
Yeah, so we did get it to do like 6 or 7 complete runs back at Cedarville, back at our college in our lab. When we got here, we had a couple issues, like the fish are a little slicker than the ones we had, so we switched the grip on the claw there, and a couple other things. But other than that, it's been doing well. Yeah, we get about 1 minute and 30 seconds for the run.
You could have tried to locate by like locating on a hole how far. You got different points. You don't know which one. So
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so you guys definitely have one of the more consistent designs.
Yeah, we tried driving around in a circle with wheels, and that just that was really hard.
Circles are really hard.
It just
robots don't like circles.
Even if we had like wheel ratios, how do you get out to the other circle? It was a huge headache. So we went with that.
There's an arm over there.
Probably one of the easiest ways to get a perfect circle would actually be to build your wheels with an angled tread, so not like a typical flat wheel, but an angled wheel, and it'll always do the same radius every time. I saw one team a couple years ago do it, but it was too late in the game for me to try and figure out mathematically.
Because then you got to get them in
that would have been really cool to see that.
Yeah, I get it. We could get that.
I really like this design.
Finding the distance. So you had it this way, like this.
My name is Kama Adelaide. I am the coaching guardian who will have elected to diploma team and files. You all student-based or student-run organization. We have 3 faculty advisors and 2 tech advisors. Our tech advisors are seniors and juniors, and then the faculty advisor is
set for when we have something designed, and another deadline for a CAD model, and a third deadline for building it. So I'm strategic implications of it. And other factors. So we could,
when they talk to each other with the Spanish, like an influence comes out of the outer circle, that would initiate this and we would color it to
the wire here.
Are you guys using a separate motor?
No, also we toyed with separators, but didn't have experience with them. And we started in April, so we were on time crunch.
Yeah.
So
how's this thing work?
So we kind of went with the idea to hard code around the map of the track.
Okay.
So it basically pulls up next to the fish, identifies the fish. We have every arm is a color.
Okay.
So we'd go to the arm, pick it up with the servos, and then each pincher picks up one.
How are you able to control each pincer individually? Right?
Each what?
Right. How do you control each arm individually? Because like when you go down to pick up another fish, you gotta keep the other one pinced, right?
Yeah, it's just friction. We're not clamping.
Yeah, it's literally like a clip.
When it goes in, it just
clips it. Yeah.
It's like the fish stand almost.
Yeah.
So how does it get in between? How does it get in between here?
We just push it down with the servo.
Is it working?
Yeah. Well, it worked.
Yeah.
And then we fried the Arduino.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
It was working. Now it's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
The design works. The programming, and then we had a lot of battery issues.
Yup, battery issues, so many battery issues. Couldn't get enough current.
Wow.
Cool though, because we're pretty happy we can keep the business orientation. Our robot should never have to actually rotate.
Right, that's the whole
entire
idea
behind this robot.
So how do you get the ones that aren't on lines?
Good question. The first iteration of this, we had our wheels in line with the bins, and we thought that would have been a good direction, because then you only have to drive 2 motors to go to the corners, right? Well, we rotated it this way because we figured if we're going to follow the line, we want that in the weirdest configuration.
The
that's
hardest
gotta be.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when we go laterally to get the other ones like this, we're only driving with 2 wheels. So that's a little easier to control than with all 4 of them.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right. So,
is it pretty consistent? Are you guys actually making it out? Those.
Yes and no.
So essentially, you just go to the very center and then you just drive the 2 wheels. Yeah.
So,
yes and no.
Yes and no.
Oh my bad. No, I think that's like every team.
Yeah.
Yes,
the problem is really it's one of those. Yes, but let's working fairly well.
And we've never had a problem with fish sticking in here. Okay. On account of the fact that we use polycarbonate, which has a very low coefficient of friction, so we wouldn't have to use anything like Teflon tape or anything to make sure that they all dumped out.
Good stuff.
And it was just such a large container.
We tried doing the whole color sensing thing. So this is our claw.
Whereas
we have the color sensor mounted
in this
in
design,
here,
we always had a
close
problem
on the
with one
fish,
fish
detect
getting
color,
stuck
then sort it
sideways,
into the right zone.
getting stuck in like a crease or
as far
something.
as the dumping mechanism, it's purely mechanical.
Right now.
Navigation, it's still being trouble. So we decided to go with just encoders for most of the navigation, and then line followers to get between the different circles and to the end zone. But transitioning
3D printers
from
are changing the whole
encoders
way
to the
we
line
can
followers,
It's giving us a lot of whole new options.
Yeah.
Are you using a Mego?
Yeah.
Yes, we're using a Mego and 2 motor shields to
and also a couple of
our one in kind of head programmers.
Yeah,
those guys.
Can you show me those internals again?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's like a car engine.
Kind of, you know what?
Lift up the hood, and that's all right there.
chaos.
Stan, tell me something about the robot right now.
It
In a very scary.
It's really super nice.
It's really super nice.
It's really super awesome.
I was about to say the same thing, dude.
Just do it. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Watch out for the redfish. Watch out for the redfish. Oh, got him. Drop it. Do it. We should all just
Yo, what? This is dope.
60 seconds.
No
chills.
Oh my god.
Little robot that could.
He came in.
No worries. Got no worries.
Eat that 2x4.
Okay, lane start's underway. Please kneel down so everyone can see the functionality of your robot.
Take a Louie. Dude, he could be like controlling this under the table with his phone and no one would know.
What's the time?
He needs to turn around. Now it's gonna.
Little bot that could.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
And everything is all XYZ, right?
Yeah. It is. But at the moment it is. What you can do is actually grab and rotate that plane.
Oh.
And you can hold it over the body.
Dude.
Good thing Greg is well
Just do it!
Just do it!
Do it!
Okay. Now you gotta do the
Just
other thing.
do it!
All right.
Tomorrow was yesterday.
Stanimal, you coming, dude?
Oh, Stanimal, I like that.
Let's try that.
And there's more.
No, that's it.
Quick, close it. Quick, close it.
Any more?
Oh, no more. Hey, guys.
Nope, they gotta go in here, Chelsea.
Aw.
Get in the elevator! Woo! Space Needle! Hey,
Sir, we were curious actually. Is this one still some of the camera? Yeah, we got this downstairs. No.
Let's go, let's go.
Let me know how much I love you. Let me know how much I care. I'm gonna take her to the Pike Place Market. Buy some flowers, I put them in her hair. I called the woman on the telephone. Hey.
years or so ago, if you look over on the right-hand side of the vessel here, all this landmass over here, none of it would have been. This was all the mouth of the Squamish River. So essentially, the one that big and stinking mud right out here. Lots of little channels working away all the way back to Mount Rainier, which is 85 miles to the southwest here. What we did in the early island in the world. Today, not even close to being the largest man-made island in the world. They've got the Palms Island over in Dubai, as well as a couple in Kobe, Japan. We're not really in the top 10 anymore. So the shore side, and you can see some of those cranes moving in action right now. Those are called gantry cranes, and these ones in particular are some of the largest in the world, and Seattle was one of the first ports to receive them. Now, if you can imagine this, a few years ago, right out here in the middle of Elliot Bay, we had a large specialized barge that was carrying not one, but 3 of these really large cranes on the back of it, fully upright, fully assembled from China, which means they transited the oceans exactly as you see them with no assembly required. They were just simply welded to the deck of that ship. That ship was sitting out here in Elliot Bay, and they had to wait for the perfect tide to be right before they were able to move that ship right next to the shore. And they used a system very similar to those dry docks that you just saw, where they were able to lower sections of that ship to get it in line with Harbor Island. Right now, you can see following those cables up, there's a little glass box, and that is where the gantry crane operator or the longshore worker sits. That is where they play probably the biggest arcade game ever, except instead of being stuffed animals, they are moving these really large 26-ton containers back and forth from the ship to the shore, or vice versa. Now, all that stuff that you buy in the store, your plasma screen TVs, your Xboxes, anything you can possibly imagine inside the store, well, might push me overboard, I don't know. We've got that big red building that is Starbucks headquarters, which oversees about 20,000 locations worldwide in about 60 different countries. That, my friend,
Over there.
Oh shit, now you're good.
Oh, shims.
Yams.
What are those things?
Man, them are ugly.
The fish
Yeah,
with
they're big
Velcro?
old beaks.
Down there.
Yeah.
Crying eel.
What is that thing?
It looks like a. Whoa! It's probably like a clam or something.
Fish out of nowhere.
He's like, whoa.
Yo, look at his eyes though.
Oh, he won't let me get it.
That's crazy.
You got attacked, bro.
Man. Had a front of life in there.
That's nuts.
Yeah, he must have had a Putin fish come by and. Wouldn't want to step on one of those guys.
Yep. Oh, this is the, right, man? It's funny. This is the...
Feel like...
Spiky.
Does it hurt?
In your foot? Dude, I stepped on one of the
Touch it.
Touch it. Did you touch the starfish yet?
Should they like latch on? They might come off. Really?
Yeah, like
Dude, you're scaring me. Did you actually touch it?
It'll give you a hug.
You never like...
Yeah, if you put your finger between the spines of like these big ones, just leave it there and they'll kind of move in towards your finger.
What? This one here?
Yeah,
Yo.
in there. This one's pretty active too.
It's so
You kind of
weird.
feel them
Dude,
moving.
stick your finger in between the spikes.
That purple one's a good
Yo,
one.
do it.
It'll squeeze.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how they...
Where are the sharks?
Picky.
That one's... This one's kind of careless.
No,
See my size. Take a picture.
Look at this guy. Here.
It's pretty brown and green algae or coral or whatever.
It almost looks like a close-up of like bacteria or something. Like an extreme close-up.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking more like a flower. Depends on what you're used to, right?
This guy. I know these fish from Finding Nemo.
That's one silly. But look, I see it, I didn't see it.
Just look at these.
You don't move. What do you do?
What's when I died? They go almost.
Feeding them in 15 minutes.
Oh, we can see his whole body.
Trying to do Bernie.
Hey, Michael's down there.
Yeah, show me another slice.
Primal size? What is this?
It's called a Taylor Gold.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, I was reading that. We can do we're gonna do a huge water pass.
It's very hot.
Grant was like,
Last part of the trip. Peace out. MCC class 2015.
Hey,
Unreal.
hey. It's been real. We're gonna be seeing each other tomorrow. We got Friday, bro.
Is it today Thursday?
Nah. Well, it is Thursday right now.
Yeah, it's
Got him. Nah. Yeah, you are. The end.
Sucks to be back. We've gotta clean up the room. It's trashed.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure half the people here won't go.